Hey guys, it's Brandon here again for another video, and today is going to be a video about credit cards, credit card travel points, and the new AMEX Rose Gold Card that I recently signed up for and finally got in the mail. Here's what that looks like. Pretty good looking card. With it being rose gold, I was a little bit worried it was gonna look pretty pink, but it actually has a really good copper look to it. I don't know if you can see it well. It looks a little bit more pink in the video, but in person it's actually a very good looking card. It feels just slightly heavier than the Chase Sapphire card that I have. But today's going to be a video about not just the new card. I know everybody's doing videos right now in that niche of YouTube that deals with credit cards. Everybody's doing videos about this new Rose Gold Card and the new AMEX Gold Card offer. But I want to speak about why these cards are important, why it's good to have these. I know a lot of people probably don't understand what the craze is about these travel points and everything, but essentially you really can travel across the world for free. It can be done. It's not super easy, but it's close to as easy as applying for a credit card online, having good credit, and getting approved. And then you spend your normal amount of money, or maybe have some friends reimburse you on a few payments or something, to where you get the initial spending requirement met, and then you get a big sign-on bonus with the card, and then you continue to get points on all of your purchases. And then these points can be used for domestic flights, international flights. They can be used for hotels, a lot of different stuff. Sometimes you can even do cash back, but most people really recommend against that. But anyway, the reason these are important is because you can literally travel the world without spending nearly as much money out of your own pocket. And to me, that is such a valuable thing. I mean, I'm going to be able to travel potentially, out of the country. I'm going to be able to visit family and friends who are maybe, 10-hour, 15-hour, 20-hour drives away, in a much more accessible fashion. Simply because I paid attention to my credit and I spent a little bit of time researching cards and, actually developed a bit of a hobby in this. But anyway, about the new AMEX Gold Card, I actually wasn't really interested in getting the Gold Card previously because it had a $195 annual fee, and it only gave a 25,000 reward point sign-on bonus, and to me other cards were looking better. I initially started with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and then after that I was considering doing the Capital One Venture card, but before I did that, they came out with this new AMEX Rose Gold that I've got here today. And they came out with that card, and I noticed that there was an offer if you got a referral from someone who already had received the card, to where you could double the sign-on bonus. So right now, the typical sign-on bonus for the new AMEX Gold Card is still the old 25,000 points. But if you get a referral right now, you can get 50,000 points. And essentially, it depends where you redeem the points, but at certain travel partners, that could be maybe up to 2 cents a point, maybe somewhat less than that. But really, you're looking at, hundreds of dollars in free travel, maybe even close to 1,000 if you do things right. But that was what made it interesting to me. to go ahead and sign up for the card, regardless of the now $250 or $250 annual fee, which is pretty steep. And for people who are on lower income, it might not make sense at first, but then you also have to keep in mind, if you are going to be traveling with these cards, which is what they're meant for, that's what the points are meant for. One thing that's useful about this card is it gives you a $100 airline fee credit. So if you travel and you have baggage fees or other fees that come along with the flights that you book, the card will pay for $100 of that back as a statement credit. So essentially you can get $100 back in value out of that $250. And then you also, there is a new offer. I believe it's for $120 a year, and you get it in $10 a month increments, where there are certain food businesses that you can go to, certain restaurants and like food delivery services that you can spend money on your Amex card, and they will reimburse you up to $10 a month when you use these select services. For me, it's not too optimal because I don't have that many services in the area I live in, but it's still there. If I go to a bigger city, I can always use that, get some money back. So for a lot of people, that's pretty beneficial too. So right there, you have the option of getting $220 back of your $250 annual fee. So although the fee is high on this card, they do give you quite a bit back for it. And then of course, there are always the normal credit card benefits for the kind of medium to high tier cards where they give insurance on certain things and travel protection, other stuff like that. So it includes that as well. So there are a lot of benefits to using cards like this. But really, that was just explaining some reasons why I got the card, what was good about it for me. Funny thing, when I actually got the card today, this card that I have here is actually not active, and it never will be because the FedEx employee who delivered it to me delivered it to the wrong address, and someone opened the card. Well, they opened the FedEx package, and then they also opened the other package that was specifically from American Express. Both of these had my name on it, my address on it, and whoever it was delivered to opened both of those things. The FedEx employee came back and he got the package from him and then took it to me opened, thinking that this would be okay. Although my card number and everything was exposed, so I had to have a new one shipped. And this actually came, I think it was 13 days after I ordered it, and that is about 3 times as long as it was promised to get here when I initially signed up for it online, which was 2 to 5 business days. And it was kind of funny to see American Express, a company that actually started out as one of the leading transport services for important and valuable materials across the United States by railway. It's funny to see that a company that started out as that now is having multiple shipping problems. And actually, the first time they tried to ship it to me, it never got to me, and they said that it was delivered. So it's already had 2 mistakes in the shipping, which I thought was funny. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the video today. Wanted to explain the card, explain the benefits again of why we would do this. And I'll be back next week with more videos about personal development topics, personal finance topics. And if you're interested in that kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell and give the video a like if you enjoyed it today. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.